Welcome to this tutorial, and in this video we are going to look at a few more elements we can add when using HTML. You realize in the previous we looked at date and the number of days. So we are just going to focus today on a few elements, and that is what we call the field set element and the legend element. Alright, before we do that, we are going to add something. We're going to add another input text to make our form bigger. You can see it's only two statements or two paragraphs. So we want to add something right below here so that we can make our form bigger, and then we input the field set and the legend element. Okay, so to do that, we are going to come below our code, which is right here, and then we hit the enter, and we can put let's say name. Okay, name, and that is name. Okay, and then we hit we open up the code to hold the input, and that would be input. Right, input. Okay. Really today it's a little bit different because I'm using Notepad++, and before we were using Notepad. Alright, all these you can use them, and they all bring you up to HTML based coding. Okay, so today I'm using Notepad++. This is where you can see different colors and everything. But if I put this code in in just Notepad, still it would produce the same results. Okay, yeah. So I'm using input, and this time type is gonna be text. Okay, so type is text. All right. So if I go ahead and save that and I refresh, okay, you find that I have name here, but then I want this name to shift come below this, so I'll come and then above this. Right, I come below this. Okay, below this, and then I introduce break. Okay, I introduce break. All right, I can break again. So I copy this, and I paste it there. I save. So if I refresh, you see that break, the name has shifted down, and this is actually a text box. I can type in name. Let's say my name. Okay, all right. Let me type in my name. Right. Okay, so it's a text box. All right, so now that's not what we are focusing on today. We are looking at what we call the field set element. Okay, so to do the field set element, I'm going to nest all this information in my form. Okay, so I'm going to come up below. Remember, this is a form, and when we are doing nesting, we are still within the form. So I'm going to nest all this information. All right from enter the date you want to travel to the concert or the city club concert, to the name, okay, so I come above it and I introduce something new, and that is gonna be a field set. Okay, field set. All right, so after doing that, I can highlight this because I need to have opened that and I have to close it. So I come below here, below the name, and then I introduce that. Okay, but remember now I'm closing, so I'll come and put a forward slash to close. You can see that I open my field set here, and I'm actually closing that. Now what's a field set? A field set is going to style our HTML, and it's going to put a box like to surround it. So after doing that, and I go file and then save, and I come to refresh, you see that our information has been in the box, and that looks pretty beautiful. All right, now that is that. And so maybe I can feel like introducing something else, and that is probably I want to introduce what we call a legend, because I said in this video we're going to look at a few more elements, and I actually specified and said we're going to look at the field set, which we've already done, and also the element. So element, what does it do? The legend, sorry, what does the legend do? The legend element is gonna make a little style of, let's say, maybe you want to have this heading of ours to be inside or in line to the line above our box, the field set we have made. So I'll come just below it, and I can even use this better thing. I can just introduce another, let me just introduce another headings to make sure that this is a little bit unique. I can call that ICT clubs, okay? I can say ICT clubs concert, right? Concert. Oh well, I think let me make it in caps lock. So I can say ICT clubs concert, yeah, something like that. If I go ahead and refresh, of course that will be but before that, let me first do some breaking here. I do some breaking here, sorry, do some breaking here, okay, do some breaking here, and do some breaking again, okay, do some breaking, close this, and then open this, right? Yeah, I'm just introducing a break so that I have my heading independently up, okay? So now, I want this heading to be up, okay? To be up, to be in line with this box we made. So I'll come, probably one break is enough here. So I'll come just below, in between it, and I do write element. I introduce our element called the legend, okay? Legend, alright? And then I come here and close, okay? I close the legend, okay? Alright. And I go ahead and save that. That's what I meant. So you realize that the ICT has been shifted to sort of be like a cup. You know, when you're making paragraphs, remember when in Word you could drop a cup. So it's working like a drop cup on this, and it's making our work pretty beautiful. Yeah, I think even if I took off this break, it will still look beautiful, right? I save and then I come and refresh. Good. That's how a legend works. So we have seen that we can introduce a field set which we nested in our code between our form, and we also realize that we can input what we call a legend, which is right here. So that is it, guys, for today. Let's catch up in our next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.